And our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And as we take a long look here at Kawhi Leonard, guys, what's your thought on him?
A very encouraging start to Leonard's career, Kevin. He's a tough defender, an excellent rebounder, and his offensive game expanded pretty quickly his rookie season as well.
Now off the inbound, and it's laid up and in on a nice move, that time from Diaw. Diaw's got his first 2 points of the night.
Coach Popovich was fined last season for sitting out his top players in a nationally televised matchup against the Heat. I certainly understand the league's posture there, and it was a lot said about it. Yet, for a veteran team like the Spurs with championship aspirations, I understand resting key players during the course of the regular season.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jeff Hornacek as he addressed his team. He got right to their focus of their defensive game plan, namely their approach against Parker. Coach acknowledged of all the players they're going to have to deal with tonight, he is the one they need to cling to defensively if they're going to be successful at that end of the court. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And back to that fine for Popovich, $250,000. Steve, that'll leave a dent.
Yeah, no doubt. But, you know, Popovich enjoys tweaking the league at times. This was clearly an effort to do that. But, look, I think it's good for him to actually, you know, kind of let the league know every once in a while that if you're going to give us that kind of schedule with my older team, I'm going to sit them down once in a while.
And Tucker kicks to Bledsoe for three. Fry, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 3 assists in the game. Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to Golden State.
Well, there was a lack of discipline on their part in that game, guys. They committed a lot of silly fouls, and it hurt them.
They sure did. I mean, they just didn't seem to figure out how to defend without fouling, Steve. It was just almost hard to comprehend.
San Antonio leading by 4. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at San Antonio, solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place. And checking out Phoenix, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
You know, checking out San Antonio, they've really scuffled just a bit to get out of the gates here. Not been a clean start at all for them. They're still trying to find their best side.
And like you said, Clark, it's still early. But with their sights firmly set on winning a championship, Clark, I mean, the spotlight is on this team. And the other clubs around the league are looking for weaknesses.
Shots good by Mills.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
For 3, Fry, good on the shot. Fry's got 9.
How about that for a response?
We'll say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the. Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
Taking a technical foul here is the last thing you want to do. That was just flat out stupid.
The Spurs have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Pretty robust numbers from the free throw line, guys. 82% from the line for this team collectively.
And comparing to the numbers of last season,
stolen. On the court right now for the Spurs. Down low, it's Duncan and Splitter. Tony Parker is out there with Nando De Cola. And it's Leonard in at the small forward.
boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all five guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
And Green gets it to go.
Look at the size discrepancy there between the defender and the shooter.
Well, those are warm-up jumpers when there's not a hand in his face. He'll knock those down all day. Guys, you go back to the shortened season a year before last, and the Spurs were the best team on the road. But last year, they weren't nearly as dominant on the road. Still solid when leaving San Antonio, but far from the level they played at a couple of seasons ago.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Parker. The teardrop falls in. Parker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Green inside. He's against Splitter, and he gets the bucket. And it's 6 points for Captain Clutch. And for the Spurs on the road last season, they would still win 23 games in hostile territory. And while that is more than the 22, Steve, they won in the shortened season, they also lost a fair amount more as well.
Well, for the Spurs, Kevin, I think they did what they needed to do. You know, the Spurs manage the regular season. They know when to turn it on and when they can maybe relax a little bit. The big thing is they just want to stay near 500 on the road, protect their home court, and be healthy going into the playoffs, and that puts them in a good position.
DeColo dishes to Parker. Outside Leonard. Passes to DeColo. Back to Leonard. Phoenix grabs the miss. Dragic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
And in that first matchup, they got absolutely manhandled on the boards, guys. So they're going to have to do a much better job tonight in the paint if they're going to win this game.
Back to what Steve just said, in terms of rebounding, they did not have a good time of it when they squared off previously.
And once things started to go bad for them, guys, and they did go bad, I mean, they were that much less aggressive on the glass, and that's a no-win formula.
And Green gets it to go.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
And DeColo kicks to Splitter. Okafor against Parker. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Parker. 10 points for Duncan.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Goodwin with it. To the left wing. Bledsoe outside. There's the dish to Green. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
You know, it's no secret around the league, guys, that the Suns either have one of the best medical staffs in the game or they've built their practice facility by the fountain of youth. More evidence of that came when Jermaine O'Neal found new tread on his well-worn tires.
Joseph, the pass to Splitter. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would, too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one, too.
That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Green. Clark, as you said, a lot of the players that left the Suns last season, such as Steve Nash and Grant Hill, had trouble keeping their health up. And, Steve, I don't know, you've been in that organization. Whatever they are doing that are keeping those players healthy and in top shape has been working. They are admirable in the way they have led that cause.
Well, it's a tremendous training staff. They've just always done a very good job of keeping their guys healthy by getting them in the training room every day for work, by combining the strength program with the training schedule.
And we're through 2 here in a good one. Spurs lead by...
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Tony Parker.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hello and welcome.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The desert of Arizona, as we welcome you back to Phoenix and our coverage here of the NBA on 2K Sports. It's been a clinic from Tony Parker. And so it's San Antonio, easily taking this one.
Well, Tony, congratulations on the victory tonight. You made a lot of...
Go ahead,